Hey everyone. Well, I just remembered a while back, a long time ago, someone asked me if I could do a video of me opening up the tent trailer and how you do it. And now I'm doing it and I happen to remember that someone asked, now I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, just for anyone that stumbles across the channel that may have never seen this trailer before, I'll just do a very quick walk around. It's 87 Coleman. What the hell is that name? Shenandoah or something? It's one step down from top of the line, which is pretty basic by today's standards. Have a couple old computer cases that I slightly modified to make kind of homemade tire covers for it, so the tires will last a tad longer. It took me a year to find a bike rack for it, but I did find it. Custom plates. I do a video on how to restore those tail lights. I noticed repair only lasts for maybe a year and a half before you got to redo it again. I guess the stuff I use just fades. Yeah, not really a whole lot over here. So anyways, first thing you gotta do is you gotta walk around, gotta do all these latches. If anyone was wondering, that is just sealant, not expanding film or anything. That there is glue. Don't ask me why I used it. And that's about it. Oh yeah, probably would be best if you had it kind of halfy leveled, just eyeball it. I like to put the tongue all the way up so when it rains the water will just go off the ends of it, puddling up on the roof and possibly leaking. So another YouTuber taught me that, so. Be patient with me. Close enough. Oh yeah, here's what I'm going to put in there. There's a few other things in the house too. Chairs from the last. I didn't go on the last one, but my parents and my brothers did. Everyone but me and my grandma went. I had to work that week, so just why I didn't go. You gotta lift up the roof. Usually down come the door, but you'll just fall down. Your hand has to catch it, or you risk, breaking like the rivets, which has happened. That one's broken off once already. It's kind of stuck in there. So the cranks in here. Usually there's a jack handle there, but since I don't use the factory jacks, I just put a tire iron there that with your right size for the lug nuts, because the tow card may not have the same size lug wrench as you need. You must remember that. So you can't see anything I'm doing. Sorry, it's hard to do as and hold a camera. Just crank it up. And there you go. Just crank it up and it's easy. On this one, there's actually a switch down here that when it's open, it's kind of like a ratchet. It'll only turn one way. I mean, if you turn it the other way, it won't go. But if you undo that, you know, it'll just kind of free spool however it wants. So, it's just like the door, you have to hold it and crank it down slowly. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't push the beds in all the way. The roof gets caught on the fabric or the cushion, and it gets smashed down. Probably will come back up, but it's probably not good for something that's sold. This is the first time I've opened it since our trip, so yeah. What it looks like before the beds come out. So now you just pull out the beds. Hopefully I left just enough room between the boat and the trailer to pull them out. There, a couple inches to spare. One thing also I forgot to mention is you probably should have tire chocks, just so you don't go rolling away. You usually don't need you don't usually need a jack stands. It's only gonna be a few minutes, but you don't want to roll. So anyways, now we go underneath, and you have these poles. I think the smaller ones only have 2. They could have 4. We used to have a Sun Valley, but that was years ago. 85 Sun Valley. But this one has a bigger bed because it's a bigger trailer. So basically, pull it down like so. I usually just lift up the bed with my back. Probably not good for your back, but that's how I do it. And you probably don't even need to do this if you don't plan to go inside, but since I'm doing a demonstration, I figured I might as well do it the correct way. It's probably not good for you. You can kind of see how the track's kind of bending. Well, maybe not. Maybe since I did the support, I'll race for that side. Show on the other side. Sorry, my back. Yeah, and there are little pegs you want to line up. Like 1, 2. Same for the other side. A lot of pictures I see online are people just like doing it like that, and that's like the wrong way to do it, because all you need to do is to turn over a couple times. It's kind of hard during the night, and you don't want to snap it right off the rail right there. These parts of these Colemans are drying up because Coleman sold the trailer portion of their company to, I believe, Fleetwood in '89. So the newer ones, the parts are easy to find, but the older ones are kind of difficult. Okay, so how can I do this? Put something on my tires. I was gonna put it right here. Can't see me, but with both my hands. And I don't really see the bend in the track, but the front one, I know, definitely does it. And basically same as the front. Boom. Lift it up. Hook it on. Oops. That probably came off because I lifted it up. Lift the other side up. Whatever. Look at you. Look at you. The tiger. The crying tiger. There. And then when you get in here, I don't know what disaster I'm walking into. They've had a reputation of trashing stuff and bringing it back for me to fix. yeah, just got some stuff in the door. Looks like left the gas can and my jacks in the front. And a couple other odds and ends. So, first thing we'll do is we will move some this stuff out of the doorway. I meant to tell you before I lifted it up, but just lift it up in the middle. Some of the stickers are missing on SD. This trailer wasn't used a lot. It got stored in '92, and the guy I got it from only used it twice, and the guy he got it from supposedly only used it once. So don't know how true that is, but that's the story I heard. And usually these trailers come with a. The guy I got it from put a carpet in there, which at first I hated, but it's actually easier to kind of keep clean. Just put a vacuum in here instead of having to mop and all that. So, anyways, those are just a bunch of old car jacks I got from junkyards, and some people have given to me, thrift stores. And yeah. Anyways, and we're not doing a tour for this video. And generally, where you would put these little bars that hold up the canvas, you put under the mattress, but they just put it right here in the door. You know, they don't know any better. They don't know how it works, so. Let's see. There's a little bar in here someplace. You want to set it up like so. Then just put the bungee cord around the edge. There. And now you can leave. Come out. And now you got this little pole. The blue pointy end. The blue pointy end goes on the bar I just put up. And I'll show you where done one goes after I stick this in. Oh. I do believe I picked up the bar for the other side. As this one is much longer. These bars collapse too. There's little buttons on the side to extend them and not extend them. Looks like they are forcing this one to fit because it should have been down one size. What coincidence, I was just talking about that and I noticed it. And yeah, that's it. You don't really do anything for over there unless there's a bunch of snow on, or branches or leaves or something on the canvas because you don't want it to rip. Which I've only had to clear it off when there's snow on it. But this trailer, coincidentally, and our coleman, one time each, our old coleman. And I'm not going to do that side. It's just not. I'm not going in there. I'm not going to sleep in there. It's only going to be up for like 20 minutes. I did convert the lights in here to LEDs, so the battery will last longer. These are actually just regular backup light bulbs from a, well, they were advertised for a, like a 98 Corolla or something, Toyota Corolla, but the same plug as this one, I mean. Anyways, saves the battery a lot longer. And there is a door up here. I'm not going to show you how to do it. I'll just tell you. Last time I did it, I had some trouble actually getting it down. Just for some reason I didn't want to line up down there. I don't know why. But basically there's a couple snap rings there. boom boom. And then you lift it up from over here. And then there's a little cable over there that connects to a couple wheels and just rides across. It just rides across the track. And yeah, then you line it up down there. The cable on this side's broken, and I'm not really sure how to fix it since, like I said, parts are discontinued for these trailers. Actually, the cable's not broken, it's just the wheels that are broken. Might be able to think of a way to fix that then. But, you know. So I keep switching back and forth to the trailer and how to use it. Yeah, I converted it to an electric water pump. Or not electric water pump, but I put a new faucet in there. And I put a new pump in there, and didn't really care for that switch. And there's a hole here already, so I had an extra switch from a set of fog lights I was going to install on a car that I've since gotten rid of years ago. So, yeah. Defective switch. I wish I would have knew that. I would have took it back at the time. The light comes on when it's off, not on, so I had to take the switch apart, and I just cut the LED out of there with a pair of wire cutters and put it back together. It works fine. Just no light to drain your battery or to annoy you. Yeah, and that's it. This trailer did come with an awning. It's in the basement right now because we never used it and just added weight to the trailer. And like I said, I never used it, so I can't tell you how it works. That we have a screen room. The guy supposedly said it has a screen room that came with it. He says it's in a bag that came with one of the things, but we never, like I said, I never opened anything up, so I don't ever plan to use it. But yeah, basically when you close it up, the only thing you gotta do is you gotta push in the canvas, crank it down slowly, and just push in the canvas as you go. And if it doesn't go in, you have to pump it back up and see what's blocking it, because you don't want it to be hanging off to the side where the sun can eat at it, and the rats will get at it and whatnot. So, well, not the rats, but like bugs and whatnot. So, that's about it. Looks good, doesn't it? Okay, talk to everyone later.